everybody. I miss you all. Just wanted to real quick go over a tutorial on how you're going to put on your own hair color. So when you get your hair color from me, I'm going to set you up with your developer, your tube of color, some gloves, and a cape. You're going to want to make sure that you put on an old t-shirt because this can get messy, especially my redheads. Okay? So you're going to start off, I would start by putting the cape on. Put it on backwards, that way you can access your hands. I'm going to give you the cape as well to help cut down on your mess at home. Okay? Generally, you're going to have a 2 ounces in your color bottle. And every tube has 2.5 ounces of color in it. Allie is videoing us right now. So Al, come closer just so they can see. These marks on the side are 1/2 ounces. And in each one of your bags, I will tell you exactly how much to mix with the 2 ounces of developer to get your formulation. Some of you may actually have 2 tubes of color. Just pay attention to the formulation. It will be easy to follow. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you that you can indeed do this at home. You might get some color overlap. For most of you, that's okay. I'll deal with it when we catch back up in the hair salon. So again, 2 ounces of developer, cape on, old t-shirt. You might want to put some plastic down on the floor just because the color can fly everywhere when you're trying to do it yourself. So we'll put our gloves on. And I'm going to show you with my formula. So I actually have 1 ounce. 1 ounce of my color here. Make sure you keep your cap on the color because the color will oxidize and you won't be able to use it at all. Okay. And if you're using the end of the tube, you want to make sure you get out every little bit of color because it is digitally measured. Okay. So I'm actually going to add a little more of this. Now my color's not designed to go in the bottles, so I'm really hoping that this will work out for all of us. It's a cream color and developer, and as you all know, I don't use bottles in the salon, but unfortunately there is no way for me to get a brush and bowl to absolutely every person. So you're going to swirl it a little first, and then you're going to shake it vigorously because it really needs to get mixed in with that developer real good. You can't hurt it by shaking it too hard, believe it or not. The only thing that will affect the hair color is if you leave it out. So as soon as you mix it, you pretty much need to get it on your head. So I'm going to take my glasses off and I'm going to show you how to do this yourself. Most of you, it's going to be your part that is going to be, you know, the most seen by people. So that's where you're going to want to start. So with me, there's my part, which is all crooked. So I'm going to start in that area, and then I'm going to go from the crown of my head, kind of make a straight line if I can, as straight as I can. Okay, and I'm going to apply that color right there, and then I'm going to run it down the hair a tiny little bit. I don't know if the camera's showing my roots or my base, but I'm making sure that that color is on that dark area all the way back to my crown on both sides. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to try to section down to your ear. And my apologies, I'm trying to look in the mirror as I'm doing this a little bit. Push that hair back, and you're going to try as close as possible to get that color in that area. Okay, and then you're going to come back up and you're going to go down the opposite side of your head. Section, hold that back. Put the color, which you might see, I might not be spot on, but I'm pretty close. And again, I'm trying to keep it on the dark part of my head. Okay? So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to section and put the color on the dark part. I hope you can see the dark part.
You can.
Okay. Right? And I'm using the bottle to hold that hair up a little. And you're going to take about 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 inch, depending on the density of your hair. And you can see, like, this is still freestanding. There's no color getting on there. And I am working in a little bit of a diagonal part. That's just so that this hair is going away from my face. And you'll see when I get to the other side, you don't want that other hair coming on top. So again, try to get nice clean partings using the tip of the color bottle. Don't go all the way up, just cover your regrowth. There's my gray. Now, is it as pretty as when I do it on other people? Probably not. But this will definitely get you through to your next color appointment. And you're going to follow. And again, most of you, it's your hairline. You want to make sure you cover your hairline really well. Don't be afraid of getting that on your skin. You know you've left here with some color stains before. That will come off with some soap and water. And you're going to continue diagonal back all the way through the section, around the ear, covering up that hairline really well. And I'm having you all start at the front. In case you use all the product, it's best to run out in the back. Okay? Now we're going to go to this side. Again, follow that diagonal so that this hair is going up and away from your face. And again, you don't need to go all the way up. You just need to cover your regrowth. My regrowth is brown because I like my hair more of a blonde, but you guys are gonna probably see more of a little bit of a white line, and that's where your gray is coming in. Can you see that, Al? Mm-hmm. Okay. And again, whoop, there's a good example. Got it there on my eyebrow. You're gonna wanna get that off. And then you are going to want to go over that with some soap and water because the stain might show up, or you don't want it to discolor your eyebrow, because if you get this on your eyebrows, ladies, it will definitely color them. Follow your hairline. Okay, go back, lift this hair up. And now you're going to go to the back. The back's a little more tricky. I actually don't look in the mirror very much. I do it more on feel. So we're just going to go around and do the best we can. This is where if your husband's around or your daughter to help check. Okay, and you're going to continue that all the way down. Okay, very good. Alrighty, so that's pretty much it. This is going to get you through till hopefully I can see you the next time. You're going to continue this all the way down the back. Try oxidation is very important during hair color, so you're going to want to make sure just use the tip of the bottle to kind of get your hair up and away from your scalp. That way the oxygen can get down and work with the color to cover your gray or your brown hair. So again, gloves, I would have an old towel, use the cape that I'm going to give you. I'll have your formulations in there as well as your timing. And best of luck to you. I'm going to continue to color my hair right now. And if you have any questions or concerns, just give me a call because we can FaceTime and get you through this. It's all going to work out for sure. So, all right, we'll see ya. I'll have Allie video my end results. Love ya. Bye.